Caszper coming in the building.
What's up?
Hey, it's go time. It's show time if you here.
Well, for real, we're here to do it. We're here to put it down.
Oh, man. All right, I'm very excited right now, and I'm going to tell you why. I got my longtime friend and, of course, a longtime friend of Michael, the King of Pop. My man Caszper's in the building.
Yeah, Romeo.
Man, we got to share these stories, bro.
For sure, man. I'm here for it.
Thank you so much for doing this.
We're here for it. It's all good.
Oh, when we talk about the King of Pop, Michael, can you tell me the first time you guys ever met and what that was like? I mean, we talk about the King of Pop here.
Right. Okay, so you guys got to try to put yourself in my shoes in this situation.
Yeah.
Because here I am, this big, long-time fan since I'm, kid. Before there were imitators, impersonators, I was impersonating Michael Jackson since a child, right? So coming up there, I was actually offered a job to do a Michael Jackson impersonation, to shoot this video. So I get hired, my manager calls me, hey, do you want to do this video type of thing? I said, yeah, I'm down, definitely. So I go down and we shoot this video. We shoot it, everything goes dope. They want to do a tour. They got these other impersonators. We're all set. We're all good. We're ready to book the gig. Good. I get a call the next day from my manager. My manager calls me. He said, hey, we're killing the project because copyright infringements. They were going to sell these videos, but all the music attached to it was owned by Jackson. So how are we going to kill it? Because they're talking about lawsuits already. I'm like, lawsuits? Now here I am. I just turned 17 years old at the time, right? I'm like this kid. I'm like, am I in trouble? He goes, no, you're fine. We're cool. We're killing it. You're cool, whatever the case. Went to bed that night, and I tell you, the next morning the phone rings. I'm dead asleep. Mom's answered the phone, screaming from upstairs, hey, Michael Jackson's manager's on the phone.
No.
And it's not registering. I'm like, Michael Jackson's manager's on the phone. So I get up and I think, oh shoot, I'm in trouble. First thing, because why is Michael Jackson's manager calling me? Right. So I get there, pick up the phone, and this guy by the name of Ron Weisner was his manager at the time. Weisner in Demand. Gets on the phone and Ron's like, hi, this is Ron Weisner. I'm Michael Jackson's manager. Michael asked me to give you a call. He wanted to learn some kind of dance move. I don't know anything about that stuff, but I wonder if you can get together with him. You interested?
You think?
Yeah, definitely. He said, well, here's a number. Give him a call. Just like that.
He gave you Michael Jackson's number?
Well, it turned out to be to the rehearsal studio.
Okay,
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, do I have Michael Jackson's phone number? So I hang up. Mom's and sis, they're screaming and going, is that really Michael Jackson? I'm like, seems like it. We're going to find out right now. So I pick up, I call the line. Guy answers the phone. I told him who I was. And Michael jumps on the phone. Hi, Michael Jackson. He said, yeah. But I saw you guys on Soul Train. And Cheryl Song gave me your information. Said I just wanted to reach out. There's this dance thing move where it looks like you guys are walking forward, but you're gliding backwards. I don't know what it's called, but I'd really be interested in learning that.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, the backslide. Okay, yeah, definitely. And that's how it started.
That's how it started.
But you said, whatever you want for it, I don't need to know. Just let my manager know.
So here you are, someone that you admire, you grew up just, impersonating. Obviously, he did that for not just you, for the entire world.
Right.
One of the reasons why I'm in the business I'm in now is because of Michael Jackson.
Right.
You're on the phone with him. You go meet him.
Yep.
How do we get to that point, to the time where he did the moonwalk?
So I'm outside of the rehearsal studio, and Michael pulls up in his Bentley, and he looks a little nervous initially because he sees me and a couple other people with me. My manager's with me at the time, and he's not knowing who's who or what. So then he rushes into the studio. I enter the studio with the people I was with and sit down for a while, and eventually a guy, I guess it was a studio manager of some sort, walks out and said, which one of you is Caszper? So I raised my hand and said, oh, Michael's waiting for you. So I go back and I walk out. First thing he does, stands up and introduces himself, shakes my hand. I'm Michael Jackson. And I'm like, wow. He said, yeah. I'm like, Caszper, whatever the case is. So we sit down and he has this long conversation with me. He wants to know everything about me. He wants to know everything about street dance. He wants to know where this dance came from, how long I've been doing it, who else does this stuff. So we're going there. We get going an hour or so into this. We finally eventually get up to getting into this move. And so he's like thrown off by the whole thing. So he sees me do this move and he loses his mind. He literally thinks I have wheels on the bottom of my shoe. He's picking up my shoes, looking at the soles. He's trying to see what kind of soles under the shoe. Wow, this is. He was just blown away by this move. And I was like, wow. So we had talked so long, we had to cut that session short. And my boy Cooley was there for that one session, and he came in. He demonstrated this little escalator move that Michael was like, "Oh, that's cool." But he was so caught up on the backslide, aka moonwalk, and that's how that happened. So we went off, came back the next night, got into it. I said, "Okay, here's how you're gonna learn." Grabbed a chair and said, "We're gonna start doing this in place first." So we're doing this slide, we're doing this slide. Eventually, about an hour into it, he hits the first slide. Sorry about that. He hits the first slide. I said, that's it. And he goes, oh. And there's a big mirror, so he's looking in the mirror, so he hits it again. But he's stumbling a little bit.
Right.
But he had the principle of the move within the first hour of really working at it hard. So I had him for a week. So we're going at it. We're just having a good time, talking about all kinds of stuff. And he's like, I swear we met before. Have we ever worked with him? Like, trust me, I'd remember if I worked with Michael Jackson. And so we're just hitting it. Finally, at the last 10 minutes of the last day, we're going. And I said, wow. He said, so we're talking about the tour. He's getting ready. He's going to showcase. I had worked out the song, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, for him to hit the move on. I said, dun, 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 and hit the move. I said, people are going to lose their mind. He's like, oh, great idea. So we're going, and I thought, just before I'm going, I said, you should learn how to moonwalk. And he's like, what's the moonwalk? And I go, shh. And I showed him what the moonwalk was. Most people don't know what the moonwalk looks like. So I showed him what the moonwalk looked like. And he's like, oh, wow, that's cool, that's great. But his mind was still caught up on the whole backslide thing. So we get some dap. He says, yeah, come to the show when we come to LA. Okay, I said, great, fine. Get to the show in LA and get to Don't Stop You Get Enough. I'm all hearts pumping, ready for him to hit the move. Here it comes.
About to happen, yeah.
Nothing. I was like, oh, what happened? I was like, oh, so the whole show, he never hits it. I thought, oh, okay. Went backstage after the show and I said, what happened? He's like, what? I said, the move. It's like, oh, yeah. I still wasn't confident yet. I still need to work a little bit more on it. Just didn't have the confidence yet. I said, oh, well, you guys, you're back in town. You want to work some more? Yeah. It's all good. Just hit me. Let me know.
Unbelievable.
That's what set that off initially. And so, carrying fast forward, I thought it was never going to happen. 2 years go by. Here comes Motown 25th. Right? Yeah. I'm not thinking nothing. Nobody knows nothing, right? Nothing. And suddenly the break in Billie Jean, and he hits it. My heart just froze. It was like, he did it.
You and the rest of the world.
Everyone's like he was. For me, the rest of the world was like, oh, snap, right? Thinking it's something he created, right? For me, I'm like, he did it. He did it. I was like, not thinking, oh, that's, I'm like nervous for him. I'm like, he did it. He stumbled a little bit at the end. So I understand. So later you can see he perfected it more. But he did it. And I was like, wow, I didn't think he would ever do it. And then that was that. Lord, who knew it was going to blow up the way he did? I knew people would lose their mind, but not like that. Who knew it would become his signature move? Who knew he would name his production company Moonwalk? Who knew? It just went berserk.
Welcome back to the AK Brothers Silence. The King is dead. We're talking about the King of Pop, Michael. DJ, I see you rocking the shirt. My long time
Gotta
brother
represent.
right there. DJ from the Goodfellas, Power 106, 935 Canidate. We do records together. We got Kim, who's all about the pop culture. So I want to start with you, Kim. Your relationship as far as with Michael, how did you feel about him as an artist, and what made you fall in love with him?
Oh, his energy, his vibe, his intensity, his bigger than life personality.
Yeah.
And just the world was his stage. He was the best there is.
Yeah.
I mean, hands down, that's me, my brother and I just nonstop vinyls after vinyl on, like, never
Yeah.
stopping.
I mean, and I think we all were that way. I think it's safe to say when it comes to hearing Michael Jackson, his records, like
Yeah.
there was never a song that didn't hit, that
Right.
he missed, right?
Yeah.
And just being part of his success, just being there, seeing him do it. Like DJ, like what motivated you? You got into this business partially because of
Because of Mike. Hey,
Yeah.
but I gotta go back to Kim right quick. Kim, my question is, who had the better moves, you or your brother, after watching Mike
think
so
I
much?
did.
She didn't even let me
think I
finish.
Kim said, "Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
She said that's me."
All right, now getting back to me. You know what? Yeah, man, it's crazy because everything was Mike. Everything. My mom used to make clothes for me to go to a Jackson 5 concert.
Welcome back to The Last Verse. I'm your host, Romeo Mastin. Of course, I got DJ, my brother, from Goodfellas TV, radio, and all. We got a pop culture queen, Kim, hanging out with us. And, you know, I'm going to say this one word that I think we're all going to leave attached or connected to Michael: conspiracy. Do you think it was behind his death? Personally, it's hard for me to think like this was just something accidental, because as we all know, when it comes to certain people, they're more valuable not with us anymore to other people than they are here financially.
Yeah.
You think about the millions people still make off Michael now that he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
With that being said, those are allegations. What do you think?
Motive. Excuse me. Motive behind it. Money. Motive.
You think
And
so?
that's just all I could think of, because they didn't consider this as a human being from everybody after what they wanted. I don't really know. They just took every piece of him, it feels like.